Alright guys, welcome back to another Fantasy video. So in this video, I'll be going over if you should summon for the new Gojo, 1.5 anniversary Gojo and Yuji. They both are good top tier character, but there is one thing different about these two boys, and that's they need 3 dupes to be at their maximum potential instead of like A1 that we used to have. A1 giving 25% extra stat was a big ass boost, but now it's not. They power creep that shit also, which is bad, but I won't go over it in this one. That's a separate topic for another video. Should you summon for Gojo? Obviously, yes. If you have the resources, he is looking like the best yellow support. It aside, illustration for these fucking characters is so good. This is the only thing that Phantom Parade does good, is that the card art, chef kiss. So let's go up into a sketch. So skill 1, a 300% melee physical damaging, 4 hit damaging skill, which increases yellow allies damage dealt and crit rate by 30% for 5 times, and you cannot spam this to stack that. A one-time use only. Second skill, fills on ultimate gauge by 220%, increases own ult gauge charging rate by 30% for 3 turns, and recovers yellow allies curse energy by 10. That's massive. But you can only use this one time per 6 turns. So use skill 1, use skill 2, skill 1, and then spam skill 3. I think that's how you should do it because everything matches perfectly. And talking about skill 3 is increases all yellow allies Taijutsu and Jujutsu stat by 50%, and he recovers own HP, just busted support. Ultimate increases all yellow Taijutsu and Jujutsu stat by 50% for 4 turns, same as skill 3. Increases all yellow allies damage dealt by 30%, cannot stack. I don't know if you can stack this with skill 1, otherwise I guess you cannot. That's why it is stated here. So when you should use this: turn 1 use your skill 2, turn 2 you use your skill 1, and for 3 turns you use your skill 3, and by the time you should have your ultimate, and on turn 4 no, not turn 4, turn 7 I guess you use your ultimate, 7 or 8. Let me know in the comment section if you know how to use this guy properly. And he also increases his urgent business, the turn left for him to be on the field by 3 turns. Crazy. That means if you can spam his ult, he can be on field forever. Now his auto skill, you cannot be damaged. This is why I'm confused. You cannot be damaged, but you can still heal. So is this prevention for domain bosses or domain expansion, or bosses who use domain expansion? Because then you can hit him, the short hit effect procs, and you can bypass his limitless. But that's good. Then they thought everything about while making this Gojo. They should do that with the overall game. But moving on, urgent business. This is the skill that lets him stay on the field for 8 turns. He gets this urgent business at the start of battle. Grants taunt immunity. What? I think this is the first time a character has this taunt immunity. That means even if there are 2 bosses and one boss's procs a taunt, you can still target the other boss with this Gojo. Very nice, convenient. When Self is leaving the battlefield for the rest of battle, so when his 8 turns are over, grants the following effect to all yellow allies, including the character on the backup. Increase Jujutsu stat, urgent business by 8, maximum 50%, damage dealt urgent business by 1.25, max 30%, affect skill with each turn pass, max 12. So you need this guy to stay on field for 12 turns. I mean, it makes sense. You will have your ultimate at least by turn 8. So proc this and voila, it will leave the field by turn 12. So you will have the max stacks. Pretty nice. One thing, this shit, including the backup character, I don't think Blue Gojo has this, because that's the only thing bothers me about Blue Gojo. And when he leaves the field, because when he leaves the field, he also buffs the allies who are on the field. Where is it written? Yeah, here. When leaving the battlefield, increases all remaining allies Taijutsu and Jujutsu stat by 60% for 4 turns. Because this is not written there, when your backup character comes, they don't have this, or at least I've not noticed it. So that's bad. So they rectify that issue. So this is nice. So this is the base kit before the dupes, before Awakening 1 and Awakening 3, where you get SP buff available for the character on day 1, which is crazy. Let's see. So ultimate awakening 1, I've noticed always gives you an SP buff for a skill. For now it's an ultimate for both the characters, so let's read it. In case all yellow, this is the same as regular one. The only difference is between them is this: recovers all yellow allies curse energy by 5 per turn for 4 turns. Crazy. Fills on ultimate gauge by 22%. So you can ult more often, like at least 2 times, depending on how you play your rotations, as he's an invincible god. And on skill, yeah, ultimate you get on awakening 1, by the way, and on awakening 3 you get another auto skill. Extracurricular activities at start of battle grants the following effect to all allies: increase Jujutsu and Jujutsu start physical and touch technique damage by 30%, increases damage dealt by 30%, and if he leaves, these effects will be gone. So our current best yellow yellow support is Yellow Shoko, which is going to be in the standard banner, and I will be summoning for her tomorrow when the standard banner drops, the update drops, and I will be aiming for her, Choso, and Yellow Doji. I will be doing a live stream, so if you haven't checked out my Twitch, make sure to follow me there. I'll do my first ever stream tomorrow, depending on if my cable wiring comes on time. Otherwise, if I take some time to set up, I'll do that shit the day after tomorrow. But tomorrow is my plan, so hopefully everything works perfectly. But she only has a 62%, so basically 180% start buff. She can stack quickly, but my boy Yellow Gojo, his max is 230. 50 for 4 turns, that's 230 from his ear. So this guy is looking like the best support because he gives curse energy. Curse energy also crazy. Obviously, Shoko has her advantage benefits also. She can heal, but Gojo is looking juicy, like as he should, by the way. Looks good. Let me see this. Holy damn. I feel sad knowing his future, but moving on without any spoilers. Blue Yuji Itadori. He's a DPS, a Taijutsu DPS. Illustration. Let's check the illustration. Looking good. The Team 7 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Looking good. There is no Megumi in this, but looking good. Let's see his skills. He's a pure DPS, you don't need to worry. But one thing I hate about this Yuji is he relies on the dupes, the SP buff, a lot compared to Gojo. So his skill 1, 35% Taijutsu damage, increases your crit rate by 20% for 3 turns, recovers on curse energy and zone state, curse energy by 10 if you are in your zone state. So zone state is basically when you Black Flash, you will be in your zone state. I think it's for 4 turns. I will see that when we read about the auto skill. Skill 2, 700 massive multiplier, 700%. Physical, 4 hits, increases on Black Flash rate by 20% for 3 turns. To self and the ally in front of you. So if this guy is in slot 4, so slot 3 character, increases ult gauge for himself and the ally by 15% for 2 turns in zone state. So this will proc only in zone state. Black Flash rate is 0 for everything, so that means he relies heavy on this 20 and Black Flash and dupes, because the dupe gives you extra Black Flash rate on auto skill. I think it's ass. This guy is ass compared to Gojo, so keeping skill 3, increases on black break damage by 100%, 850 multiplier, physical damage, increases selected enemies blue damage received for 3 turns in zone state. So this will only be proc in zone state. And his ultimate grants guarantee hit effect, so if the boss dodges, they won't dodge this attack. Deals 1900 damage, physical damage, 7 hits, and last hit will perform a Black Flash, increase the selected enemy's blue damage received. So I guess a 45% multiplier after you do your first ultimate if you get super unlucky and your ultimate is your first Black Flash. So it's still ass. It's auto skill, Sukuna's Vessel, Classic. They added Frostbite by 30%, but only a 30% chance to proc. And Zone Burst, when performing a Black Flash, increases on Taijutsu stat, zone state basically, by 50% 4 turn, cannot stack, recovers on curse energy, and decreases the following debuff effectiveness by 5%. Very nice. Let's go all out. At the Shadow Battle, recovers own curse energy by 10. This is a one-time thing then, I guess. So let's see the SP buff. When you get the ultimate SP buff when you awaken one him, so first dupe. Grants, that's the same. Only thing is added is fills own ultimate gauge by 22%. The curse energy is added, no? Yeah, the curse energy is added, 15% added curse energy. I mean, it's pretty lame. Lame as SP buff for ultimate. His SP potential unlock for auto skill. Crit hit enhancement. When performing a crit hit or black flash, one time per turn increases on crit rate and black flash by 20 and 10% respectively. For 4 turns, increases own Taijutsu stat, a special by 50% for 4 turns. To self and ally in front, increases ult gauge recharge by 10% for 4 turns. Pretty lame. So my conclusion on if you switch someone for this Yuji and Gojo, I think Gojo is the best one, but if you have Shoko, I guess you don't need him. And if you don't have 0.2 Gojo, I guess you need a DPS. But we got a good support for blue, that is blue Miwa, and a blue DPS, that is blue Nanami, the SP buff, recently on like 10 days ago. These are good characters, but Yuji is super ass. So even with dupes, I guess his multiplier are good, but his black flash, there is no black flash rate on his basic skill. You only rely on this 20% if you stack this shit, and your ultimate, and this 10% from here. But you need Awaken 3 him to get that, which is pretty bad. Gojo is a safe bet in my opinion, so good luck if you're summoning for Gojo. If you're summoning for Yuji, you better have a valid reason because he is ass. So tomorrow they will drop. Super excited for it. I'm excited for the the standard banner update. So make sure to join in my Twitch and Discord because I will be live summoning and then I'll edit that shit out and post it on YouTube. So be there with me when I'll do my summons for standard banner, of course. And my goal, I'll tell you guys this right now. My goal is Choco, Yellow Toji, and Green Choso. So there you go. Let me know what your plan is. If you should skip or not. You got your thing from this video. Gojo seems like a good god like always. So you won't go wrong summoning for him. Enough with the yap. That's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this made you crystal clear on what you should do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care and bye for now. Sayonara.